listening to 10 radio with Mia. 23 years in the game, still shifting gears, still dropping gems, and still gorgeous TruckHers strong. Let's roll.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to 10 radio, the Yard Talk podcast. I am your host, Mia, or what they like to call me, your favorite trucking auntie. So listen, I want to get into something real quick that's like been blowing up the internet. So unless you've been under a trailer somewhere, you've probably seen the internet going crazy about CRST shutting down. Drivers getting put out of service, trucks being parked, the whole nine. The comment section have been like truck stops at 3 a.m., loud, messy, and everybody talking over each other. So let's talk about that. And we're going to keep this really quick. So let me break down this real quick before folks start spreading more rumors than the CB radio gossip, because we know how that is, right? So here's what we actually know, and this is what I've been reading just on the different forums and on the different pages. So here's what we actually know. CRST is not actually shutting down the entire company. So nobody padlocking the door. But what I did read was that they are shrinking that OTR side. So based on articles, and I wanted to kind of show you guys receipts because we got to keep the receipts, right? So let's look at the receipts. So based on the receipts, they're saying that, and I just kind of want you guys to read this here. The shutdown was originally reported by a source connected with the company, and CRST confirmed and clarified the news to the email to Freightwave Waves Wednesday night. See, this is why you got to be careful, because people just start spreading stuff. So listen, the company said in response to the challenging over-the-road market, CRST announced plans today to redistribute much of its capacity solution OTR fleet operations to other business units. This will result in a reduction of nearly 200 trucks from this fleet and a redeployment of approximately 100 to other growing areas of the business. The capacity solution brokerage service customers and assets remain unchanged. So yeah. So again, kind of going back into to what we was talking about, you kind of have to be careful of your sources, because those people did not say they were shutting down. See how people just kind of run with stuff. So, with this being said, I know a lot of the CRST, because I did get a few calls from drivers kind of really concerned. So about this situation. So, but let me tell you something. To me, this isn't a shock. I mean, because the freight market, the freight market's been tighter than a brand new fifth wheel, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So carriers everywhere are really trimming the fat, right? Rearranging fleets, moving folks around. So I just don't feel like this. I just don't feel like you should let this surprise you. So for my drivers out there, don't panic, don't fold, don't let these comments stress you out, because they will if you keep strolling long enough. So you have to realize, if you've been in transportation for a while, you know this. But the newcomers, the game is forever changing. All right. But drivers always land on their feet. So keep your license clean, keep your skills tight, and always stay ready to pivot if you need to. Okay. So don't get too comfortable. That's another thing I want to make mention of. Don't get too comfortable. Always be ready to kind of pivot and figure out your next move. And if you work at CRST and your dispatcher been acting kind of been real nice lately, yeah, you might want to go ahead change your phone and get your paperwork together. I don't know. Maybe just make sure you I'm just talking, y'all, because y'all know I'll be random sometimes. But keep your ears open and keep your eyes open. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get complacent. Kind of just, and I don't care where you're at in transportation. This should be the rule, period. Okay. Always be ready to pivot. So that's the tea. Straight, hot, unfiltered. Okay. I don't do rumors. I do facts. That's why I had to show y'all the receipts. So if you want more updates, trucking news, and a little bit of trucking auntie wisdom, because y'all know I'm always here to spread it and spread some, as you can see, to have motivation. Hit the follow and share button. Share this live to somebody who may want to see this, and drop your comments if you've heard anything about this rumor or anything. If you have more information about this, drop it in the comments and let me know. Now, my question to the new drivers is, what is your plan B? That's your homework. That's your homework. Auntie giving you an assignment. What is your plan B? What happens if they do shut down? What are you going to do? What's your pivot move? Drop it in the comments. Let me know, because again, we always need to make sure we have an exit plan or a pivot move. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll let y'all go. So stay safe, stay smart, keep it between the lines, and I will catch y'all on the next drop. 10-4? 10-4.